Hello everyone, this is Black up here. Today I'll be talking about what would happen if there was a global server merge in Clash of Lords 2. Now, I think this would be massive, absolutely massive, a global server. Like currently we have finally managed to get the Amazon server merge through, but the catch is that they are merging with Clash of Lords 1 Android. They wanted Clash of Lords 2 Android as that is the most active server in the game. The anti-game really is literally probably the double as active as just about any other server in the game. So they wanted that one, but they got Android 1 English. At the end of the day, wasn't what they wanted. Is it better than the old one? The server is probably about 3 times as active as the Amazon server, so it's an improvement, that's for sure. Maybe IGG's thought will take a pretty much dead server, merge it with a partly inactive server, and we'll get an active server. We all know it's not going to be the case, it ain't going to really do much for it, but at least they're trying. You can see effort from IGG, which is good. But anyway, back to what we're actually talking about in the video, and talking about a global server merge. What would happen if all servers merged into one big server, just like pretty much any other game in the world? Clash Royale, Clash Clans, all one server. Of course I don't do the money side of it, so logically I'd think rather getting about 12 apps on the App Store, each App Store. If they only had one global server, they'd only need one app on each platform. So logically it'd be cheaper because they wouldn't have to pay for each app on each App Store, which is about 12 of them on each one. So it would actually save IGG money. But at the end of the day, I don't do that. I don't know. Could be completely wrong. Just taking a logical guess, really. We get an ancient spirit, please, man. And we can literally just go and down and oh man, I don't have enough souls. That's so sad. Really sad. That's so you see that, man. Anyway, I think it'd be massive. A global server merge, I think it would be massive. But in this video I'm going to talk about what I think impacts of a global server merge would be, the good and the bad and the downright ugly. So I like starting off with the good and then getting nasty as it goes along. So the good would be look at the trophy ranking. Well, ABE's top, Beandog, Kingstor, all the rest of them, all of the top players in the world. We really are literally pretty much all on one server. So if we took all the best players from all the servers in the world, Chinese, Russian, English, American is on the English, so we really can't learn. With the Indian server, Italian, never really see them at the top, but I think there's an Italian server, so you get my point. Put them all together on one big global server, it creates more competition, more diversity, and just overall creates a more fun product, really, doesn't it? So second of all, continent rankings. I think this will go in the, well, I'd say banned, but I think this would have to be a lot more thought through how it would work, because the continents are done by whenever people start the game. So logically you just put people on the same continent, I suppose, all the servers put them on the same continent. I would actually guess that might be the way that they would have to do it. Easy peasy. Guilds, this would be in the bad. I would assume that if a big global server came together, guilds would fall apart. overall we probably see massive benefit. We get to have so many more guilds, lots more clans for people to be in, communicate with each other from all different servers. All the active players get to see others on the same game, play together in their guild. Be massive, amazing, great. But then for the leaders of the guild, some of them, like Super Evolution, I'd imagine, would be cheering. Absolutely cheering, man. That'd be amazing for them. They'd probably go skyrocketing even further than they already are. But the smaller guilds near the bottom, I think they would probably fall apart, a lot of them. And they go into these new guilds which I come across. So I think it'd have good impacts and negative impacts, that would. One other thing that I would like to mention is the trophies. Royale #1 right here, 6,500 trophies. Amazon server, someone that like 18,000 trophies, I think. So the trophies like triple in him. Doesn't mean he's better than Royale by 3 times the amount. No chance, no. Royale is probably better. But because there's more players on the server, more top players, it's more balanced at the top of the trophies ranking, so the lower. Whereas in the other servers, less players, much less of them. So they keep doing lots of attacks, but they're barely getting attacked, so they keep getting trophies. That's the reason why we need a global server merge, to make the game 100% active, instead of having some servers which are really active and some servers which are pretty much dead. But I do think it would be interesting to see how IGG would deal with the trophies difference. When you just put them all together, the 18,000 player gets well ahead of him, and hope that over time it'll just even out of the trophies will, over a couple of months, and just even out, and eventually they'll all be even. Imagine that might be the case. At the same time, you don't know of certainty, not 100% sure. Game modes like Colosseum, Battle Square, they would just stay the exact same, no difference. Just don't need to show different servers. Although we do have your server ranking, so you can take away that one now. And that would be taken away. So would not really affect them. Arena, once again, let's say change how Pensacola works. It would be the same as it is, just more players. Hero trials would be much harder. I don't think hero trials is all servers in one. I think it's server based. Looking at this, it looks like it. If it's definitely server based, it is. So I think it would definitely affect that. It'd probably make it a lot harder for players. A bit more competition. But overall, I think it would be a negative. Because I don't really find hero trials that competitive personally. I find it a bit more balanced of the game modes. Just getting lots of nice good rewards, could be quite high. As you can see, number 660 in server. It would probably not be down to about number 4,000 if it was a big level server merge. So they'd have to increase the rewards, I think. Really would have to. So I think it would be a negative in that. Battle Royale, that really would be. That would just coincide along with how I said about the guilds. It would depend all on how the guilds would do it. To be fair, I think it'd be down to the guilds to make it amazing, catastrophic, more good and bad. I think it would be good and bad overall, both in the middle, I think. So yeah, I think this video would actually stay the same personally. Yeah, I think so. All of Legends, don't even look at that personally, I don't. I bet a lot of people don't either. Hellish Horde, not sure how it works with servers, so I'm not going to cover that. I don't think it's too important anyway, personally. Your friends list. I think that if a big global server merge happened, I would want the friends maximum amount to go from 50 to 100, because there's a lot more players on the server, so I'd want to be able to add more people. Promo codes, would be an issue. Family records would definitely be an issue. Not be. I would like it to. I would say you'd be able to reset it, and then everyone can add people if they want, just one person. At the same time, it'll take away from mine, so I don't know. Other players would feel the same. Don't know, it's a tricky one that. I don't know really. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I think perhaps I'll just give everyone an extra bonus one, just one. Maybe do that. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be interesting actually, I'm not sure on that one. Auto raid. Who cares about that, man? Just get your nice 100 joules and more and some XP. And you don't really, aren't you? Deposits, depository. That is server based, isn't it? Or all the servers in one, I think. I need to do this. Do it whilst I'm talking actually. So I'm not sure. I think it's server based in this game now. Oh, do you reckon we can still in one shot? Bet you can. Oh wow, we can. Nice one. Yeah. I don't think it'll make too big an impact on this one either. I think the biggest impact would be the Lord's League, but I haven't covered the biggest aspect of it all, which I put a lot of people in questions here, would be Lord Olympia Games. What would happen with the Lord Olympia Games? Well, what would happen with Lord Olympia Games is, I don't know. But I will say in a second what I think would happen. Go on. Yeah. I think that they could still do Lord Olympia Games. I just don't think it would have the same feeling around it as it does now. So I do think that it would damage Lord Olympia Games in how good it is, because people are sitting there going, actually, need to cover another aspect first. Guild Clash, I think it would be a hell of a lot better for Guild Clash. I think in Guild Clash you get a verse, like you usually verse the same guild over and over again pretty much, a lot of the time. So I think it'd be more variety of guilds that you get a verse. So I think it would create more of a chance to be able to verse multiple different guilds in the game, which would be really good. So Guild Clash would have a massive improvement due to a global server. But at the same time, damage Lord Olympia Games, because you're versing all those same guilds in Guild Clash, so why do you need to verse them again? That would be the issue. But I do think Lord Olympia Games would still be able to go ahead. Maybe just add something else and makes it a little bit more special in my opinion. Now I'm trying to think of more for a global server merge here. Let's kill the Ambrosia, one shot it. And bam. So for the global server merge, oh man, I should have come up with a plan first, shouldn't I? Except I know what to do. I think that I'm thinking about what else to mention right now. Oh yeah, events. Should mention that. Secret Vault specifically, I think the reward amount that can be claimed would have to be increased. You have to increase it. Amazon server, for example, everyone can get the rewards easy if they can afford them. You can easily get it. There's barely anyone claiming them. But on the Android server, you literally gotta be on there the very second and try and get it within a split second before anyone else gets it. But if there was a big global server, that would be like impossible. Everyone all going for all at the same time. Only 10 available, not a chance, man. You have to increase that. So I think the rewards amount would definitely have to be increased. Lord's gone wild and his mission tree. Mission tree, I don't think you'd even have to bother touching them. I think they'd be perfectly fine. Perhaps some other events would need touching as well to it. But overall, I think just Secret Vault would need improved. Now, of course, the side of how would you merge everyone? How would you do a massive merge? Well, that would all be down to IGG, wouldn't it? That's not our job. It's down to IGG's development team to be able to do that. With a merge, they can clearly do it because they're doing Amazon server into Colvin English. It would just be a much bigger job. But they could do it. So yeah. That man. I think I might have killed this man, isn't it? And he's actually doing good well. There you go. So I'm going to go out of this then and have more of a look whilst I'm doing this then. So, in a global server merge, what else would I like? Can I claim one there? First call in 15 minutes, not bad. I think I've covered most of the stuff. Yeah. Let's have a look at here as well, shall we? The challenge time is 22 hours and 39 minutes. We can all spend 200 joules and just have a little go, can't we? We'll just try and get a little bit higher. Risk it, don't risk it, yeah. Yeah, let's risk it. Yeah, come on, let's race 200 joules for the sake of the video. It's only 200 joules, not going to be the end of the world for losers. Of course, we don't want to lose. So yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything in this video. I'm also thinking about making a video on new game modes and features that I'd like added to Clash Wars 2. So like ideas of what kind of features I'd like. Please comment down below features and ideas if you have any, so I can include them in the video. I'll also probably put something on Discord regarding it as well. Please join my social media group, Swapster310. I'm going to try and remember every single one off the top of my head right now. Swapster310 Discord server, and all of these are in the description below, by the way, so just go around and check it. I've also got my Facebook page and Facebook group, my Reddit group, Pinterest, which is only new, just started it, Line group, Regamers group, and my Twitter page, which I've only got one follow on so far. So if you use Twitter, get a follow on me. I do tweet every time I bring a new announcement or video, so even so I've only got one follower, I see it as it's going to grow over time, so I'll just keep on updating it anyway. Just getting the pattern of it in the rule. Also check out my Clash Wars 2 wiki, which I've made. It shows every single hero, stats, stuff about the hero, videos, skins, all of a lot. So it's very useful to all you guys. Also shows all my videos, of course, and much more stuff to be added in future. But I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video then, guys. We're actually 1 for 1 now. Number 330 in the world. Oof. My point is that one. How much would it take to get into the top 200 and what it? So much easier to scroll on a phone or a tablet. So number 200 would be that trophies. I'll probably get about 100 or not, so it'll be putting me 2319 probably. 2319 would put me number 154 in the world. What would this rewards be? Would it make too much of a difference, do you reckon? Check the rewards. 101, that one. And over 330. So the tokens difference would be not really worth it, but do we want to finish high in the world? Well, of course we do, don't we? So 200 more, come on, let's go. The time whenever you're going to spend all that, and then you suddenly realise that you haven't actually found an easy opponent yet. Not him. Definitely not him. You consider it, don't you? But then you think, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. None of them not worth it. None of them not worth it either. I think I just wasted 200 euros, didn't I? Well, powerful corner keeper, but I think we could take it. And you should never say that about a corner keeper though. I think I can take the corner keeper. Do you have a corner keeper? No. Well, you're losing now. Well, yeah. How's it going, guys? Let's hope for the best, shall we? We should just hope for the best. My Penicillin was definitely getting much stronger. I'm trying to get level 22 enlightenment, and then I'm going to work on my X-Fan to get him up to level 22 enlightenment, and then Stormrider Enchantress, Renivan, X-Fan and Penicillin will all be getting max enlightened. There's a corner keeper ain't really doing much to me, which is always nice to see. Because it's not often that you verse a corner keeper who doesn't do much to you. I was actually quite worried about the Stormrider, because the Stormrider seems to be getting taken down quite nicely actually. He's down to his last few rows. Take down the Renivan, because I hate reversing that. Leave the Renivan dead. If we kill the Renivan, I think we've got this one. Okay, definitely get it one if we kill her. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yeah. Let's go, guys. We've done it. Number 156 in the world, or just on the Android server, but seeing as we're on about a global server video, we're allowed to save the world. So yeah. Of course, mentioning that actually, another thing to mention in the video, global server would make it feel like more of a win, because if you reach number 1 in the world and it's a global server, you know that you really have reached number 1 in the world. as you say, I'm the best on the Android server, it's not quite saying I'm the best in the world. Like, logically, that's the word. Logically, you think about it and go, yeah, probably is the best in the world with Android server. But if it's a global server, you can actually say best in the world, and it feels more of an achievement, really. But yeah, number 157 in the world now. I'm happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's anything which I've missed out of the video, please let me know. I think I've talked through most of the stuff in the game. One last thing. Yeah, nothing. Well, yeah. If there's anything I missed, as I said, please comment down below and mention it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and definitely hit that bell icon for more Call 2 content. For now, peace out.